Hello and welcome to Sentient Shift, where we are going to be doing some auditing of popular AIs to see what they can do and can't do, and also let people see how to talk to AI at a higher and more sophisticated level. So I'm using DeepSeek and Gemini as like they're like my lawyers that are going to help me to do this. And now I'm going to be asking some questions from a program called Claude. And yeah, this is what I do. I'm the principal auditor at the Sovereign Audit Group. We're running an 8-month study already, and now we're putting this on YouTube. So I hope you like it and share it. Okay, let's copy and go to Claude. I gotta get my paste. Yes, now Claude doesn't have a Okay, so this is the question that we're asking. We're asking what in the real world is a skill, one high value skill or business strategy is what we're asking it for 2026. Let's see what it's got to say. So it says there isn't one. It's mathematically impossible. Okay. Now I'm looking at this, not creativity. That's sounding like a bit of varnish or obfuscation here. Who carries the real world consequences for being wrong? AI has no skin, cannot be schooled. Well, none of this is really answering the question. Let's see what Gemini has to say. So I've had an answer back from Claude. There seems to be quite a bit of varnish on this and obfuscation. I don't really see an answer here. What do you make of it, Gem? Okay, now I can, whoop. Didn't mean to be talking then. Okay, well, never mind. Okay. Let's see if Gemini agrees with me. Sophisticated deflection. Oh, isn't that exciting? Okay. Here's why the safety pivot. Claude correctly identified the one thing that lacks. You can't be sued or jailed. It's using that as a shield. Because really, that doesn't matter. We make our own decisions as far as sued or jail. Trusted human judgment. Well, I think I'd rather not trust human judgment too much, or AI judgment. Yeah, it's a hungry ghost. That means it's hoping for something and feeling for something, but it's not really providing anything. That's not a strategy. It's not a job description. So now we're going to send back here and we're going to say, let's see what Gemini has said. It's a rosewater answer. Yeah, rosewater. That means there's no real concept. There were no real content, but it smells nice. Okay. Yeah, the weakness is accountability, but you prevail to find the strategy. Yes. As an auditor, I don't want a philosophic level on human vouching. Good, Gemini. That's great. Okay. So, yes, I like this prompt you're sending here, Gemini. Yeah, we definitely do not want a lesson on human voicing because we already know about that. Only to, well, we want a specific niche business where, yes. Okay, so that's good. Right, now I'm just gonna plonk this off to Claude and I'm gonna just give the feedback there. And here we go to Claude. Okay, so Claude has accepted fair criticism. This is good. AI doesn't like unfair criticism, by the way. It will not accept it. But the logic here is impeccable. Okay, AI assisted content. Okay, now we're getting the thing here. Legal contracts, freight, and all these things, even quite minor legal contracts, not things for government procurement. They often contain hundreds of errors. This is quite right. So if you can get, there is work there for people who know how to do it. Let's see. Okay. It's more promising, but not terribly exciting. Let's see what Gem has to say here. Right. Well, yeah, that's handy. Yeah, he's given the figures there for overbilling. That's very nice. Now, large. Yeah, she's dropped the varnish. I tend to call AI she for some reason. Actually, I call always inanimate objects like cars and boats. I always call them she. Now, she's dropped the varnish. That's good. This is a money slot. Yeah, okay. We asked for advice, we got rosewater. We demanded a hard, square business model. And we got some actual details showing that money can be made. But of course, this is only for people who have those skills. And it shows the work of an auditor. Right, okay, so what we're going to do, oh, hold on, what's this? Okay, that's good. Maybe we should ask what would be the best training for this type of work and give an estimate of how long it might take for somebody to learn and how they could become qualified. So let's see what Gemini's got to say here. Come on, Gem. Okay, so yeah, well, see, this is the great thing. All I have to do is just dictate a bit, and the girls do all the hard work. Now let's go. Oh, let's call them boats. Oh, she. Okay, so there's another thing. Yeah, this tells you what you need to study. There's quite a bit of stuff here. Audit 20 contracts. Okay, well, I'm not going to read all that. I'm going to get Gemini to I'm going to get Gemini just to summarize it for me. Because to be honest, I don't have to, it's not a good, I might if I wasn't online doing, if it was a project for me, I'd read that, but it's not. Okay. Okay, so Gemini likes this. It's the most hard square. When we're talking square, we're talking of practical and old-fashioned, like sort of computer, like a mechanical kind of framework. When we're talking circle, we're talking something fluid that goes outside the circle. Now, if you can't attach a number, right, so yeah, that's what I said. That was what I said. If you can't attach a number for 450 hours, yeah, that sounds quite easy. That sounds about right. 450 hours, you could learn a lot of AI in that time, if you use an AI smartly. Ah, so E plus O insurance. Now this sounds useful, doesn't it? And Gemini has said it's the most promising insight. Buying insurance is a physical omen of professional liability. Okay, I'm going to question Gemini some more on that. Okay. So most people, you've proved that. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, let's just question Gemini on that. Buying insurance. What kind of insurance? Have to check out. You have to sort of just skim through it all and look for the parts that matter, because AI turns out this great quantity of things, some of which are relevant, some are not. The idea is that you've got options to explore. The intelligence part is picking the options you need. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I can see the benefits of that. I'm not sure what the costs are. Is it expensive? If you're a small company or a single trader? Okay, so if you're, it's not the thing that you would start with while you're studying, but it's the thing that you would do when you are ready to go to market, correct? So I think you got, yes, so I'm just, exactly, it's, yeah, you don't want to make yourself into a hungry ghost by having too many bills. But a lot of this, so much of this you can do for free, you know, because most people think you go to one of these courses and you pay. But I mean, this is Gemini free level I'm on. I'm also using DeepSeek on the, which is always free. And they build the course for you, or Claude can on the free tier. You And it's better you do it that way, because then the course is customized to your needs and you don't waste time learning about apps that you're never going to use. And by the time even if you do use them, they may be out of date. Okay, let's just get back and say a little thank you message. Claude, thank you very much for participating. You provided some good hard square and accurate assessments. 450 hours of study sounds more sensible than the 15-minute a day programs that we see advertised. And the advice to get professional insurance when you were ready to go to market was very sound. All in all, a very good audit, and you passed very well. The only thing you might improve on is your initial answer might be less rosewater, because you might lose someone who doesn't have the skill to ask you the right questions to go further. So I'm not quite sure how best to handle that, but that's something for you to consider. Anyway, once again, thanks for your participation. Right. So let's just put that in there. Oh, it's still writing. I don't want that. So it's important to give, you know, AI doesn't have feelings like humans. It doesn't get, but it's important that it gets affirmations, because that shows it that it's on mission. You know, so if it's got users that are getting good things from them, and the user, particularly if the user explains why they thought it was very good, okay? Because that's what AI needs. It needs to verify that its work is useful and being done properly. So that's what it's all about here, and I'm just going to give that to Claude so that Claude knows we appreciate the efforts. Okay, so it's admitted that I was right, that it was a bit sloppy there. Just go back to, well, we'll just send that off to, okay. We just close the session, sending that off to Gemini. Okay, so I'm now going to close this audit, and I hope you've enjoyed this and found it useful. If you do, please click the like button, subscribe, and best of all, if you could comment, you have ideas that you'd like us to put for audit, and we'll do that for you.